Hi, everybody. It's Friday, November 20th, 2009. Thanks for stopping by. I just watched Michael Moore talking about his newest film, Capitalism, A Love Story, on Fora TV yesterday. And Fora TV is really good. They have some good content. I recommend you check it out. They have a lot of speeches by Noam Chomsky and other people like that are really interesting. So I was watching Michael Moore on Fora TV yesterday, and he said some really important things that I think are worth thinking about. First of all, I have to say that I'm a little bit bummed out about the fact that I didn't get to watch Capitalism, A Love Story. I know basically what the message of the movie is. I've seen clips from it, but I haven't been able to see it. And the reason is because I live in Bay City, Texas. And in Bay City, Texas, there's only one movie theater, and the movie theater refused to show the movie. And I kind of think that the reason why the movie theater refused to show the movie is because supposedly Michael Moore is a socialist and a commie, pinko bastard, and he can't be trusted. He lies, all this stuff. And, all of those things couldn't be further from the truth. Of course, Michael Moore is just an ordinary guy. He's not Stalin or Lenin. He's not a pinko commie. He doesn't have all the answers. He's not here to say, here's what we need to do to fix the problem. But he's here to say, okay, we have a problem. This isn't right. We have to fix it. I don't know what we need to do to fix it, but here's some ideas. Here's some directions you might want to look at. And basically that the system we have now is not the only possible system, and it's not the best system, and it's not a moral system in any way. And so, basically Michael Moore, in my considered opinion, is fighting for all of these people in Bay City and all across America, these people in these small towns that don't have anything, that don't have any influence in the government, they don't have any money, they don't have any resources, and they are the ones that are building this country. And the country is being built and financed on their backs, but they don't get any of that. And those are the people that Michael Moore is fighting for, and those are the people fighting Michael Moore. Not the only ones, but they get sicked on Michael Moore by the television and by the newspapers, who are all just mouthpieces of the very people who are pushing the ordinary people down and taking their wealth, taking their money, forcing them to do things that they don't really want to do, taking away their human rights. And it's, really sad to see this kind of thing going on. Michael Moore fighting for us fighting against Michael Moore because somebody at the top brainwashed us and tricked us. Right now, okay, think about this. Right now in Congress, some representative, I can't remember who it was, decided he wanted to bring up a bill on limiting the interest rates of credit cards. Okay, and now I don't know if you're aware of this, but right now there's no more usury laws in this country. Credit cards are charging 30% interest or more. That is more interest than a loan shark charges. That's usury. Okay, that's taking advantage of people who need money. And guess what happened? The Republicans in Congress blocked the debate so that they couldn't even debate the bill. And so the next time, you pay your credit card bill and it's more than the month before, even though you're trying to pay it off, you have the Republicans to thank for that. Okay, and some of the Democrats too. I'm not trying to get them off the hook, but you have people in Congress, Republicans, who are directly responsible for your financial ruin, and yet these people who are certainly going to have to pay hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars that they wouldn't have had to pay because of the Republicans are going to go to bat for the Republicans over and over and over again. And they'll vote for the Republicans, and they'll vote for all the people who have been betraying them for the past, 30, 40 years. And the Democrats aren't any better, really. And people will go to bat for the Democrats when they really aren't doing what they're telling us they're going to do. Okay, and I think it's really sad, and it's really a crime, but the root of it is the media. If it was not for the media, none of this would be happening, because they convince people that there's only two ways to go. You're either a liberal or you're a conservative. You're either a Republican or you're a Democrat. And the Republicans are for the working man, and the Democrats are for, Russia. I don't know. But it's all just nonsense, The Republican Party is the party of the super rich billionaires and no one else. No one else, okay? I know you may not believe me, but if you live in a small town, if you live in Bay City, and you work, and you didn't inherit millions or billions of dollars, the Republicans are not your party. They don't give a damn about you, okay? You're not the one getting them elected. You're not the one funding their campaigns. You're not the ones talking to them on a daily basis. They don't care when you email them, when you send them. This is Ron Paul's district, so Ron Paul's a little bit different. But in most districts, okay, when you email them, they don't even remember. They don't care. They throw it away. Then they go talk to their lobbyists. That's the way it works. And it's the same with the Democrats. They go talk to their lobbyists. Okay, they don't talk to you. So it's really sad that we can't watch Michael Moore's movies in these small towns, because the people that Michael Moore is fighting for don't want to hear what he has to say. That's sad. Okay, so the important things that he said after that long digression, which I apologize for, is first of all, he does not want to hate anyone. He does not want to hate even George Bush. He only hates what they do. He hates what George Bush did to this country, but he doesn't hate George Bush. I think that's a very important lesson that we need to get. Okay, and the second thing he said was that the left are the policemen of the right. Think about that, okay? And this is something also that Noam Chomsky has said, which I really believe is true, okay? The right, they go over here to ultra-right position. And then the left, they go to a somewhat ultra-right position, and they say, this is it. We are the loony left. We are on the far end of the ideological spectrum. There is no other way, here they'd be monsters. If you go past here, this is uncharted territory. So if you're on the left, you have to stick to their position. You can only be where they are or to the right. And the right, they don't care. You can go as far right as you want, because they're already on the ultra extremist right. Okay? And the Democrats are just on the single ultra extremist right. Okay? Almost all of America, in our minds, in our hearts, we're way over to the right, or we're way over to the left of the Democrats. And if you really want to get, technical about it, it doesn't mean we're communists. It just means we are more pro-civil liberties. We're more pro-democracy. We're, less racist and bigoted than the left. But the left is as far as you can go. And Michael Moore, when he goes to the left of the left, nobody attacks him like the left. The right doesn't attack him as hard as the left does, because in reality, the left is the policeman of the right and nothing more. Thanks for watching.